Hello? What's that? You want me to do a fish recipe? I'll see what I can do. Hello folks and welcome to Cooking Corner. This week for you, we're making a brown butter salmon. But first, we've got to catch one. And to do that, I'm going to need to be a fisherman. So now that I'm a fisherman, I'm going to grab my fishing rod and start fishing for a salmon. Pretty sweet rod, right? I know. Bought it online. It was used by Jeremy Wade to catch an arapaima. Oh, we've got a bite, folks. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. She's fighting me. Oh, we've hooked ourselves a king-size salmon, folks. A whole 2 pounds. Now, let's get to cooking it. After I caught that king-size salmon, folks, I am too tuckered out to go get any more fresh ingredients. So I just bought them all at a store. Sorry to disappoint. But what you're going to need for the recipe is the following. You're going to need brown sugar. You're going to need some fresh ginger. You're going to need pepper and salt. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need maple mustard. I use Maine maple mustard. And of course, you're going to need your king-size fish. 2 pounds, king size. In terms of hardware, you're going to need the following. You're going to need tin foil. You're going to need a small saucepan. You're going to need a spoon. You're going to need measuring spoons for, measuring. And you're going to need a small baking sheet. As always, folks, step number 1 is going to be dry your hands. Grab yourself a handy-dandy little towel, unfold it, start by getting your hands nice and bone dry. You're going to want the Sahara Desert on your hands. Once they're nice and dry, you can start by rinsing them off. Now that your hands are nice and rinsed, you can flick your fingers out, turn the sink off, add some soap. Rub that soap all around, get it nice in your fingers. Now, we're ready to cook. Alright folks, step number 2 is going to be preheat your oven. You're going to need your oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So make sure you hit bake 450 and then let it heat up. Alright folks, step number 3 is going to be assemble your sauce. So to do that, what you're going to do is add 1 tablespoon of butter to your saucepan. Get some fire under that, start heating it. And once that butter starts to melt, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar to it. Alright, now that your butter's melted, you can go ahead and add your 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Now you're going to break that up and stir the butter and brown sugar together until it's about the consistency of wet sand. Alright folks, now that your brown sugar mixture is the consistency of wet sand, you're going to remove it from the heat and add a teaspoon of ginger and 2 tablespoons of Maine maple mustard. So go ahead and get your mustard in there. And then you can add your ginger. Then combine those ingredients and you'll have your sauce. Alright folks, moving on, we're on to step number 4. And step number 4 is going to be prepare your salmon. So you've got this lovely salmon fillet that you fished up from the ocean floor, that is. And you're going to take it and put it on a piece of tin foil that is double the size you need for this piece of salmon. Because you're going to be folding the tin foil over the salmon. So you take your salmon and put it on the tin foil. And then you're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper over the top. Nothing crazy. A pinch here, a dash there, maybe a smidgen. Once you've put that salt and pepper all over the top, you're going to apply your brown sugar, butter, ginger, and maple mustard mixture. So go ahead and spoon that on and spread it out over your salmon. Make sure to cover the salmon entirely with it. Once you've spread out your mixture, you're going to go ahead and fold the tin foil over the salmon, and you're going to crimp the edges such that you create a pocket exclusively for the salmon. Just like that. Then you can put your salmon on your tray, and you're ready to go in the oven. Alright folks, your salmon's in its nice little tin foil pocket, so it's ready to go in the oven. Your oven's at 450 degrees. You're going to throw this salmon in there for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you're going to take the salmon out, uncover it, and put it back in for another 10 minutes. This is step number 5. Alright folks, now that your salmon's been in the oven for 15 minutes, we're going to take it out, uncover it from the foil, and then put it back in for another 10 minutes. Go ahead, open your oven, grab your homemade Hot Pocket, uncover this salmon, then go ahead and put it right back in the oven. Now we're going to wait for another 10 minutes. Alright folks, now that your salmon has been in for another 10 minutes, it's ready to come out. So go ahead, open your oven, smell that delicious salmony smell, grab your salmon, take it out, you can turn your oven off, and you're ready to plate. Alright folks, now it's time for the final step, which is going to be plating your salmon. Go ahead and grab yourself a small spatula. I happen to have one that's perfectly salmon sized. Make a salmony incision. Scoop up your salmon and put it on the plate. And just like that, you're ready to enjoy. It's fucking delicious. Alright folks, that's it for this video. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like on it. If you like the channel, feel free to subscribe. If there's something you want to see on Cooking Corner, you can leave it in the comments or get in touch with me any way you can. That's all for today. Bye-bye now. Should I have the fishing rod with me?
No.
Now I'm a fisherman. It's time to catch a salmon. I'll grab this and just...
Well, first, don't automatically have the salmon. Just be fishing.
Maybe say something about the awesome rod you just bought or something.
She bought the sweet rod. Slightly used.